Hey guys, what's going on? Vega here from Server Powersupply Special Forces, and in this video I want to go over how to mine Ergo, and I believe that's how you pronounce it, E-R-G-O, Ergo. Well, it's a cryptocurrency that started to pop up on my radar as I looked through the data for the most profitable cryptocurrency to mine for the previous month. Ergo has slowly been climbing up throughout the month of April, and by the time you're watching this, it might even be higher as far as the top 10 most profitable, but it is appearing so now. First off, I just want to read a little thing from you here. On this website, Ergo builds advanced cryptographic features and radical new DeFi functionality on the rock-solid foundations laid by a decade of blockchain theory and development. Now, I would challenge all of you, for any of the cryptocurrencies that I talk about, whether you're mining or not, to do your own research and really look diligently into these projects before you start mining or investing a lot of your time or money into it. But just to read this quickly and get into the mining aspect, because that's what we're all here for. Ergo was created in response to stagnation in the blockchain area. It implements various technical and economic ready-to-use ideas that add value but do not reduce the known advantages of blockchain systems. Ergo's primary focus is to provide an efficient and secure way to implement financial contracts, which are the most widely used application of blockchain technology. And if you want to learn more about Ergo, check out the link in the description. I've linked to this page, which is the Ergo Basics, as well as their official website, where you can get access to their Twitter, YouTube, GitHub, the whole 9 yards. But as I mentioned, Ergo has been creeping up. Now, I've seen it in the top 5, I've seen it in the top 10, and before April, I really haven't seen it at all. It's an algo that I'm not really too familiar with, and I believe it's pronounced Autolykos, something like that. Very interesting. But how do we mine it? Well, first things first, we got to get a wallet, and there's 3 wallet options. It's either a desktop or a web wallet. Ergo has their desktop wallet. Then there's something called Coinbase, which has a web and desktop wallet. And then I believe this is pronounced Yoro. Forgive me if I'm mispronouncing any of this. I'm really sorry, guys. I wish you nothing but the best in your projects. I just really suck at names. So anyways, here's the alpha wallet from Ergo, and it looks like it's a Java wallet that we have to download and install. Now, 9 times out of 10, when you click this, your browser is going to be like, hey, this might not be too good. Do you want to keep it? You keep. And then you need to have Java installed on your computer. If you don't have Java installed on your computer, just literally go to java.com. It's a free download, and get it. So you just click Java download, install like any other program, and you'll be good to go. So once we have the Ergo wallet installed, we can just click it. It's going to open up. I can't move the window over there, but it says, how do you want to open this file, just like Windows 10 normally does, and then it gives me an option for Java Platform SE Library. I hit OK, and now it's going to try to open up this Java application. And now you can see this window, Windows Firewall. Do you want to allow? You want to hit Allow Access, and then it's going to go ahead and open up this program. But the other options while it's opening is Coinbase, which also has its own GitHub and instructions on how to install and stuff like that, and Euro. But we can download for Chrome, Edge, Firefox, Android. So this is the web wallet. If you really want to, you just go to Chrome, and then here's the Google Chrome extension. Hit Add to Chrome, Add. It's going to obviously open up that extension here in just a second. And then we're going to have to create a new wallet. We choose our language. We agree. Yes. Okay. Simple or advanced. I would go with simple if you're not an advanced user. And then, do you want to enable Cardano payments URLs? This will allow you to easily share invoices with friends and businesses by simply clicking a URL. Allow. All right. Finish. And your gateway to the financial world. Transfer funds to Daedalus wallet. We need to create a new wallet. We could connect a hardware wallet, or we could restore a wallet. In this case, we're going to want to create a wallet. Ergo, create. We're going to give it a name, call it, test 1. Spending password, make sure it's something strong. Do not go too easy, please. Be smart about it. Create personal wallet. the following screen, you would see 15 random words. We need to make sure that we back up those words, make sure that nobody's around your screen. It will give us a countdown, and then we can click on continue. Hit continue. Boom, there's our words. You can go ahead and copy that if you want, because I'm not going to use this wallet. But you want to notate this. Now, I don't recommend keeping it on the physical computer in which you have your wallet synced or most of your financial data or anything important, in case that computer is compromised and then now they have your private keys to your wallets and all that good stuff. You usually want to keep it on an encrypted external hard drive, maybe not a USB unless you're very good and meticulous about saving your USB so you don't lose it. Then okay, but if you're one to lose your own keys, I wouldn't recommend using a USB to keep your private keys on. Yes, I've written it down. Now we're gonna have to put the words in order just like we do with any other wallet. Alright, so understand the secret words are held in security on the device, yada yada. Understand if this application is moved to another device or deleted, my money can only be recovered with the backup phrase, so do not lose this backup phrase. Now that the wallet is set up and good to go, we need to get our address. So we want to go to receive, and then here's our address right here. Copy that, make sure you keep it somewhere safe, because we're going to need that in order to start mining. The next thing after we have our wallet set up is to find a mining pool. Again, my tried and true website that I always go to, miningpoolstats.stream. We come up here in the top left, type in the name of the cryptocurrency that we're looking to mine. We search it, click it, and boom, there we go. So we're going to choose Hero Miners just for this particular presentation. Also because I don't like having over 50% of a network hash rate on one pool, which right now Nanopool has 63.8% of the hash rate. Now yes, granted, miners on that pool will get payments faster, and the payments may be smaller versus Hero miners, but I don't know. I just don't feel comfortable giving one pool a majority percentage of the hash rate. That's just me. Anyways, Hero miners. We go here, we go to the website, and you can just actually click the link right here to go to this website, and boom, there you go. Now 9 times out of 10, when you come to this website, it will kind of have information on where you need to go. Get started, yada yada yada. Up here on Heroes Miner has start. If we click start, it would take us to this page and it would show us the servers that we need to connect. So I'm in the US, but the closest server to me, you always want to choose the closest server, is the Canada server, which I have no problems with. I love my Canadian friends. Then if we scroll down, we have the various miners that support it ways. You always want to make sure, regardless if you're watching this time or watching this video sometime in the future, is that you have the latest version of the miner, whatever miner it may be. And so we would come here, and just to show you, even though I already have it, is you want to click the right one for your operating system. If you're on Linux, there's your Linux. If you're on Windows, there's your Windows. But I click Windows Zip, open that up. WinRAR is my default program. 7-zip may be yours, but you just open it up, extract to, hit OK, and it's going to go to your downloads. Once it's in your downloads, all you need to do is copy and paste and put it somewhere. I wouldn't keep it in your downloads just in case you decide to move files or whatever. But here it is. I have it. I open it up, and you can see right off the bat we have a bunch of default mining batch files. Ergo is already in here. So if we left click to select this particular file, right click and then edit, we can edit it. Now if you double left click and start running it, you're going to wind up mining to a donation or somebody else's address, not yours. So don't just open it right off the bat and start going. We need to alter this. So remember that address that we talked about? We got this address. We need to make sure that we copy this and put this into our batch file. Now the Hero miner is already in here, but the only difference is going to Hong Kong versus Canada. I believe HK is Hong Kong, yes. So we're going to change that to ca.ergo.herominers.com. Port number, the port number is different, I believe. Yes, 10250, it's right here. Okay, so the port number is correct, and then on top of that, we want to make sure that we put in a worker name. And I'm going to run through this with you. Each miner has its own way of presenting this information to you. But -A is usually the algorithm. -O is usually the URL or web address or server address that we're mining to. In this case, Hero Miners. And -U is your wallet address. So we got our wallet address in there, dot worker name, and then -log if you want to. Now, if you're an advanced user, you may already know this, but there's usually a README file in the miners, in which you can open up and actually look at advanced commands or parameters. Now, if you don't find it in the README file, there will probably be a thread or forum in which you can look at that will show you these advanced commands, like, you know, how to only mine with 2 GPUs, and you can specifically select those GPUs and stuff like that. Those are more for advanced users, but it is possible to do that. So if you have those questions, I would challenge you to go to the forum of that miner and look for those commands in order for this batch file. Now, before I hit File Save or Control S, I like to do Save As instead and actually change the name. Number one thing is make sure to change the Save As type from .txt to all files. Otherwise, it would just save a TXT file and not an actual batch. So when you click on it, it just opens up this text document and not run the miner. So I'm going to give it a name, a unique name. So we're going to go test Ergo, or Argo, forgive me again if I'm saying that wrong, .bat for batch file, and then save. And you're going to see that in here, towards the bottom, there's our Ergo right there. And if I double click this, we're going to start mining with NB Miner. However, as you just saw and see again, the miner will crash. Why is it crashing? Well, it's crashing because of my type of GPU. I have the RX 6800 on this particular system. However, if I were to switch over to my Nvidia system, then it would work. Now, something I want to point out real quick, what I would recommend is if you have the RX 5700 or the 6000 series GPUs, or even the 590, 580 series Polaris cards, use SRB Miner. If we go back to Hero Miner, SRB Miner actually just released an update not too long ago, 4 days ago actually, from time of recording, that supports the AMD GPUs. So if you're mining with AMD, use SRB Miner. If you're mining with Nvidia, use NB Miner. And the Nvidia cards, no matter what generation, whether it's the RTX 3000, 2000, it all picks up with NB Miner, no problem. AMD is a little bit more finicky as drivers come out, as new versions of these miners come out. There might even be a better one in the future that you can utilize, Team Red Miner, what have you. But times change. Keep your miners updated. Make sure you're entering your wallet information and you're just not clicking the default file when you open up these programs to make sure that you're not paying somebody else. But all these miners, what I would call direct mining, because that's what I prefer, all of these miners have a README file within it. And if it doesn't have a README file, 9 times out of 10, you can go onto Bitcoin Talk or some online forum that tells you all the various commands to help you really advance, tune your GPUs. Like if you want to only mine with 2 1660 supers but omit the 1070 for whatever reason, you can do that as well through these various miners. But each of them have different commands, but they're pretty much the same. You make sure you specify the algorithm, you make sure you specify the server and port number, you make sure you advise of your wallet address and worker name, and then any extra parameters afterwards. But that's going to do it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Do me a favor, hit the like button on the way out, subscribe for more content like this, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Definitely let me know your thoughts of Ergo down below in the comments. And if I've been saying it wrong the whole time, let me know that too. Take care.